on the 24th of April 2005, the episcopate of the new Pope, Benedict XVI, was officially inaugurated. The Vatican, a state of half a square kilometre, was exalted yet again to a superstate and a superpower whose diplomatic relations extend to 174 countries. However, the ecumenists should not have forgotten that the new Pope, as Cardinal Ratzinger, endorsed in 2000 the declaration Dominus Iesus, which underscored with particular emphasis and clarity that there exists a single Church of Christ, which subsists in the Catholic Church, governed by the successor of Peter and by the bishops in communion with him.
Quale Vescovo di Roma, il Papa svolge un servizio unico e indispensabile alla Chiesa universale. È il perpetuo e visibile principio e fondamento dell'unità dei Vescovi e tutti i fedeli. A partire poi dal duplice evento del martirio di Pietro e di Paolo, tutte le chiese incominciarono a guardare a quella di Roma come al punto di riferimento centrale per l'unità dottrinale e pastorale.
Holiness, may I present Reverend Dr. Donald McCoy, representing the presiding Bishop Mark Hansen of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. Holiness, may I present Bishop Jeremiah J. Park, Bishop of the New York Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church. Your Holiness, may I present Reverend Wesley Granberg Michelson, the General Secretary of the Reformed Church in America. Your Holiness, may I present Reverend Dr. Clifton Kirkpatrick, the stated clerk of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church in the United States. Your Holiness, may I present Reverend Dr. William J. Shaw, President of the National Baptist Convention, United States. Your Holiness, may I present Bishop James Leggett, General Superintendent of the International Pentecost Holiness Church. Your Holiness, may I present Dr. Leith Anderson, President of the National Association of Evangelicals. Your Holiness, may I present Bishop David H. Benke, President of the Atlantic District of the Lutheran Church, Missouri Synod. Your Holiness, may I present Reverend Dr. A.R. Bernard Sr., President of the Council of Churches of the City of New York. Your Holiness, may I present Elder Bernice King, daughter of the civil rights leaders Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. Holiness, may I present Reverend Jimmy Song Jilin, Executive Director of the Council of Churches of the City of New York. Your Holiness, may I present the Right Reverend Mark Sisk, Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of New York.
It is now beyond question that the long-standing cultivation of ecumenism, centering on Geneva and the Vatican, has shaped and established de facto a new ecclesiological reality, as this is perceived and portrayed by the leaders of the World Council of Churches when they assert that all of us Christians, regardless of dogmatic differences, are one in Christ by virtue of our common baptism, and this invisible unity of ours must become visible.